What's the deal with Wack? Because when you announced on your story or something that you were coming on this podcast, and Wack hit me up as if I was having Osama bin Laden on the podcast. He's like, "Well, how are you gonna have an op who says this about my girl?" And say, like, absolutely blowing me up, losing his fucking mind.
What did he say?
Losing his mind. Oh my! Let's keep it real now. I ain't even gonna hold nothing back. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro, since I'm here. I done hit about 5 emails from Clubhouse.
That's hard. I'm not gonna lie though, I'll probably hit about 500 from Instagram.
Woo! Hey, turn up here, these 500. Yeah. Hey, you the GOAT. You the GOAT.
Thank you. I'm just saying, meeting girls online, that's just,
it ain't that hard.
That's just how we do it now.
It ain't hard.
I probably been 100 girls on Tinder.
Everybody try like they don't be folks off of the internet now.
I ain't been on Tinder in 10 years, and I probably banged 100 girls off Tinder.
That's why I need to get on Plug Talk.
There are different bars in LA that I probably banged 100 girls from. Like, I used to go to that bar and I fucked like 100 girls, and then I had to switch my bar.
For real.
But this was like 10 years ago. But yeah.
That boy going crazy.
I know, that's crazy. I don't got AIDS or nothing.
Yeah, that's wild right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
At the same time, though.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, man. But you know, there's major stuff going on in Memphis. Like, I'm like the leader of Memphis too. Like, let's get back to what you were trying to say.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like I'm a street journalist, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street journalist. You know what I'm saying? I did interviews with folks like Paper Ralph Fizzle, folks like B.O. Lil Kenny. Before y'all did B.O. Lil Kenny, Wack came to me and got that information from me. You know what I'm saying? And he brought them folks up here. And it's so many folks, but I ain't gonna keep on calling folks name.
But so are you more of a CMG guy or a PRE guy?
See, I'm more of a Stan G guy. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, I'm a realist. So I feel like, man, whatever you do wrong must come back around in a circle. Just like you know what I'm talking about? If you did wrong and everybody know it's blatant, the truth is out in the open. You sent that type of energy towards the Young Dolph way, and you got Young Dolph knocked off. And it's just what it is.
You said he got Young
Dolph knocked off. Yeah, okay. Because the energy he put out.
You said that, not me. Okay.
Because the energy he put out, if he ain't put that type of energy out, it wouldn't have never ended up just like that. If Gotti would have put some positive energy out, like we gonna come together, it would have went out a whole nother type of way. But if you put out negative energy on this song lane, you know you got folks who really with it. You don't know about be ready right now. You said the dog just got ready. The dog even just got ready, man. The dog even just got ready, man. That's how real it get, man. That's how real it get. The dog get ready when it happen like that, man.
You got that dog.
Man.
Wait a minute. All right, but okay, if you want to go all the way back to the very beginning, it's like Gotti wants to sign Dolph. Dolph says, "F you, I'm doing my own thing." At the time, this is no big deal because rappers turn down big dogs who want to sign them all the time. I had a million different rappers sit here and talk about how they turn down Gucci Mane, etc. Now, Memphis is a different thing because motherfuckers are territorial out there and it feels like it just carries more weight than in a lot of situations. But basically, you know, Gotti thought that he was going to be able to do the thing that I'm sure he's done a million times before, which you try to sign an artist, they tell you to fuck off. And so you say, all right, I'm going to make sure you don't have a career. And then he does everything that he could possibly do to make sure that this person's career does not bloom. Unfortunately, it became clear very quickly that Young Dolph was going to be a star. And so Gotti waged war with him through music.
Nobody tell Gotti no. This is the only thing I say. Everything you saying real.
Okay.
I'm just saying folks ain't gonna tell him no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He comes to somebody in Memphis try to sign him. They sign. You say how Black Boy got JB when he got this song with Drake. Yeah. He signed quick fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nobody never tell Gotti no. You know what I'm talking about?
He waited 2 years. He wasn't gonna get it back like he got him. Sure.
Yeah. So.
But okay. So then Dolph becomes huge. Gotti really, in a way, is blowing him up by doing battle with him. Blac Youngsta is going to neighborhoods and spazzing out on him, making all these videos and shit. Really doing a lot of federal shit that if Dolph was still here, Gotti and him would not be doing this shit.
Exactly.
Way too federal when you look back on it.
You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, now he in hide mode because he can't even push that agenda. No, he can't sell no music. He can't sell himself.
He don't want to be.
He gonna be on Pop the Balloon.
Rico, yeah.
He gonna be on Pop the Balloon now, and then he gonna be in secrecy when he do that, like in a private building. So he messed his whole life up going at somebody that he been going at for a long time. See, it's a long story behind Blac Youngsta. See, Blac Youngsta was hanging with one of Gotti enemies before he got with Gotti. Okay. So Blac Youngsta is somebody who just jump around for the money. He's just a send out. He one of the biggest send outs from Memphis. They're just keeping it real.
But why did Blac Youngsta used to be the king of doing crazy viral shit week after week? And now, like, I'm looking at Apple Music the other day. I'm like, oh, he put an album out. I didn't even know. I had no idea. And he ain't doing any crazy viral antics anymore. What happened to the old Blac Youngsta?
Because he's trying to have this case so big now. This Young Dolph situation so big now. And then he come out the next day and do this song about Dolph. After Dolph, you know what I'm saying, passed away, got it unalived and everything like that. So I'm looking at him like, man, you crazy. But he thought that they see Gotti even thought, man, they gonna make him look like he a big bad, like, yeah, I'm a gangster now. Nah, it made everything go down in your life. Look at Gucci and Jeezy. Yeah. Them folks came together and made some more money off they beat just because they ain't end up doing each other. If they would have did each other, then one of them would have went all the way down. See, this right here show the world, man, if you do the wrong person, man, you messed up in the game, especially coming from Memphis, because Memphis, you know what I'm talking about, like, Stan Jim, the heart of the South, man. You know what I'm talking about? There's a lot of love going around Memphis. You know what I'm talking about? So
but you're acting like Gotti got Dolph killed.
Come on,
it's
man.
Not that simple, right?
It's the energy.
So when your op gets killed, it don't matter if you had anything to do with it. From the fans' perspective, you might as well have.
You might as well have at this point because you lost all the. His last artist is Glorilla. She doing crazy because he putting a crazy bag behind Glorilla.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. So Glorilla, she gonna shine regardless right now. But when he go over there and dealing with them Texas boys, them folk got hit up. Everywhere you go to, like the Fed watching. You know what I'm talking about? He signed that boy over here. That boy ended up going to jail. So they watching that boy so close right now because they you know what I'm talking about? The case is in August. You know what I'm talking about? I talked to Govan. I did an interview with Hernandez Govan, the dude who set the whole supposedly, you know what I'm saying, Dolph murder up. You know what I'm talking about? He the mastermind. You know what I'm talking about? One of the mastermind for our Big Jook. He was linked to Big Jook. And when I did the interview, it hit so hard, the news picked it up and said he can't do no more interviews. Vlad tried to get him $10,000 to do an interview with him, but he couldn't do the interview because when he went on my job, the judge said, "Nah, you can't do no more interviews." You know what I'm talking about? And then it hit so hard, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody did the recaps and everything, you know what I'm talking about? And it just hit so hard because he, like, usually only people who really big in the game news broadcasters. And then these days, we getting all that. They like, dog, they sitting back looking at us like, man, we might well do what they doing now. Cause we got the motion. We the motion now. And they were going on. Motion, when I put out a story, the other day I put out a story, Young Mob had ended up catching a Rico, you know what I'm talking about? And I put out a story. An hour later, the news ran the same story.
Young MA has a Rico?
No, Young Mob. Young Mob.
Okay.
Young Mob. You had them up here. You know what I'm saying? B.O. Lil Kenny and Stupid Duke. You know what I'm talking about?
All them. All right.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? You know, Stupid Duke been gone.
They got a Rico?
Yeah, they got a Rico. Wow. It was announced like 3 days ago that they got a Rico.
Really?
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, but B.O. Lil Kenny, shout out to that guy. He's straight, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. He ducked off or whatever, but at the same time though, it just like things like that I be up on quick fast because I know these people. You know what I'm talking about? I did interviews with these people. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on a whole nother level in the game. Oh man, y'all already know what's going on. The extra large is jack, and I will not lie about that. For real, for real.
If you haven't checked out Everything 420 yet, you are definitely missing out. From glass gear to infused sweets, they've got one of the best lineups online. They ship fast, it's always discreet, and their app makes shopping too easy. The deals are always running, and you can use code NOJUMPER for a little bonus at checkout. Shout out Everything 420.